here, talk about how my office day went. It just pretty much ended. Um, I wore this red shirt for a couple of reasons. I like it. I don't know if you can see the holes in the shirt, but it's like this moisture wicking material that is light and it's 90 degrees outside, so it's hot. So I wasn't gonna wear anything more than that. I still would say, least out of the men, best dressed in there for sure. Um, Even though this was light, casual wear for me, business casual, I guess you could say. Um, let's see. These Anyways, I wore red because I remember this one time I went into an interview and I was wearing a suit with a red shirt and a black tie. And then the interviewer was like, I like your shirt. Red is the color of power. And that always kind of stuck in my mind. So when I knew this office day was coming, red was in my mind. Power, confidence, and passion. Because those are three things of mine that for whatever reason questioned at this particular place in recent days. Um, so I was like, I'm throwing this on to show y'all I'm gonna walk right into that building confidently, and I am going to be comfortable in my zone. I'm going to speak my piece. I'm going to say whatever I need to say in person because I am not a computer person, man. Like, it might seem like it to some because that's the primary way that we've been communicating. But anything I can type on a keyboard, anything I can use my fingers to text, I can say to somebody's face. And I didn't say everything that I had to say or wanted to say because it is also a team meeting. So I am able to recognize that certain things are more personal and specific, and don't want to ruin the whole group's good afternoon, Colleen. The whole group's feng shui by trying to dominate the group conversation with my personal gripes. But I went in there. I actually liked this. Okay. First block of the day. All right. Anyways, yeah. So it was. I went in there. Um, One thing is, I went in there confidently, but the thing is, I do experience anxiety. So I feel like the act of putting my outfits together is something that actually assists with my self confidence because I know that when I walk in the room, that's one part of me that people are gonna notice and something that I don't have to be concerned about. Like, oh, what are people gonna think of the way that I put the outfit together? All right, I don't understand what it is with this specific channel. Like my mindful reality channel, I use that channel more, but for some reason these weird comments don't come there. Anyways, yeah, so I walked in there. I was the latest one there. They're like, "Where are you? Where are you?" I got there late room last and have everybody look at me. Yeah, I was showing everyone the hat on the live I did this morning. I saw this hat at Lids and I was like, this is an awesome throwback because it reminds me of playing Sega Genesis in the 90s with my cousins. We got Sonic the Hedgehog, and then we got on the brim of the hat, we've got Sonic and Tails, and then we've got Robotnik. Then we have the Sega tag inside. I don't know if I can show the Sega tag. Yes, I can. We got the Sonic the Hedgehog tag on the inside, and I always get everything from the clearance rack. So this hat was like a what $30 hat, and I got it for I think $5. Hi cutie pie, hi ma. Yeah, but anyways, I walked in there. I love matching or viewing energy. So when I go into a room like that, I love to look around the room and see the energy of the person matches what I have explained, or how they have behaved behind the computer screen. And for some it did, for some it didn't. You know, my energy is the same. My energy is always the same. My energy doesn't change. In the computer, on the computer, off the computer, in person. As a matter of fact, I said some things in there that conveyed points that I was trying to hammer home. And I know they're looking at him like, this guy keeps wanting to speak out. I'm like, I will continue to do so. And thank you for providing me the opportunity to do so in person. But it wasn't like a call people out type of meeting. I know how to professionally get my points across without ruining a moment, because it was a nice moment. There was a nice baby shower for one of my colleagues that I might never see again, or at the very least I won't see her for several months after this. We went through a meeting agenda. We had light snacks, and I was able to talk to I was able to talk to all my colleagues, but I mainly talked to the ones that I connect with most. And that was pretty much it. The day was done. It was painless. But for somebody who is now so used to remote work, and I say this all the time, I'm so used to remote work. The act of having to get out of bed early, get my clothes together, go to the office, interact with people for like 6-7 hours, like that is work nowadays. That is work for me nowadays, even though that used to be the norm. So that was my day. It went pretty well. And that's my quick update. Yeah, $5. Everything that I buy, I went through this rundown this morning, but most of y'all weren't on here. This red shirt I bought in Virginia last week. It was $11 at Walmart. These pants here that are probably the most comfortable pants, work pants that I have ever had. These pants were like 11, 12-ish, 13 maybe with tax. So two things here. We're talking about $22 to $24, 15 to 20. So at the most, $40 to $45 for the entire outfit. I have another hat too. The hat is like a black hat, and it has the yin and yang on the top. Actually, it's a tan hat, but then it has the yin and yang symbol on front of the hat that I also got at the same time I got this one. I get everything clearance. Clearance, rack, everything. I started doing that from the time I was a kid, and the reason why is because when I got my first job, I wanted to start buying nice shoes. I wanted to start buying basketball jerseys. I wanted to start buying action figures. So with the money that I was making, I didn't want to have to spend all my money on one thing and then be broke. So what ended up happening was that I learned how to find sales. I learned how to find discounts, and I learned how to find clearance racks. So even now, even if I can potentially go into a store and say, I want to buy this $100 shirt, I don't want to buy the $100 shirt. Give me the $11 shirt that everyone looks at and thinks is a really nice shirt. I think it's a really nice shirt. If I didn't say that it was $11, who would think this shirt is $11? Like, everybody complimented me on it. But anyways, thanks for joining me. Will I stop back on here tonight? I don't know. I've passed my quota for today. Mrs. D is rich.